Hi. Why are you littering?
Because I feel like it. Take a picture. Man, you know what happens? If dumbasses like you would mind your own business, it'd be a better world. How's that for an answer?
In Alaska, a man discards his McDonald's on the ground and gets called out for it.
There's a trash can right here.
I don't give a damn. There's a trash can sitting right there. I threw it out the window.
Why
Now
would you?
go yourself.
Why would you do that though? You live in Alaska. It's the last great unspoiled place in America.
Yeah, I know all about it. I was born here.
Okay.
If he was born there, then he should know, but his foolishness gets the best of him.
You'd think you'd want to
Go
take
on.
better care of it.
Bye, lady. We're eating dinner. You're making me sick.
What a buffoon this dude is. When we speak of disconnect of the older generation, this is one of the best examples we can point to. Via Texas disposal systems, as litter degrades, chemicals and microparticles are released. These chemicals aren't natural to the environment and can therefore cause a number of problems. For example, cigarette butts can contain chemicals such as arsenic and formaldehyde. These poisons can make their way into the soil and freshwater sources, which negatively impacts both humans and animals. In fact, 60% of water pollution is attributed to litter. Thinking sustainability would add, if we dump our garbage on the sides of the road, it will likely stay there for hundreds of years. When materials like plastic are littered on the ground, they can produce different gases that are then released into the atmosphere. These gases are harmful to the planet. So this is why it's important to recycle whenever possible and reuse these materials. Waste leads to climate change because if we continue to neglect to recycle, then our landfills and forests take on this garbage that we create. Waste can take a long time to break down, and if we are not disposing of it properly, it can only produce harmful gases, but it can also be an eyesore. Look, I can give you all the information in the world that shows you why this is such a heinous act, and how the older generation simply does not care. I have seen tons of examples of folks throwing their gum on the ground instead of waiting half a block to throw it in the garbage. When I am driving on the highway, seeing trash built up everywhere, from on-ramps to medians, what have you. I see trash everywhere in Los Angeles. It's bad. We all admit it's bad. We all know that it's a problem. We all know that it needs to be resolved. Yet the constant is the people who continue to discard their trash and ruin this planet. There are many things, okay? Don't get me wrong. There are many things. We should be going after the fossil fuel industry. We should be trying to end fossil fuels as quickly as possible and bring emissions down. There are too many very wealthy individuals who will not let that happen. We can do our part. Although, yes, will it come from them to make the biggest impact? Absolutely. Will it come from the United States military to bring their emissions to zero, which are one of the worst when it comes to carbon emissions in the world? 100%, yeah. But why are we throwing stuff on the ground? This is so 1940s.